Music producers, I want to share with you some of the best advice that I've ever received, and I didn't know how to receive it when I got it, so it may be the same thing for you. I was getting some food at In-N-Out with the homie DJ Head, and I was complaining to him about all these things that are expected of me as a producer, and really just kind of expressing my own self-limiting beliefs. And he just kind of looked at me, he listened, and he smiled, and he said, "You know what the problem is with you, Curtis? You always want to play fair. And because you want to play fair in a game where others are not playing fair, you need to learn how to play unfair." And I started thinking about that, and I was like, well, how does that align with my morals? Is that something? He was like, you're thinking too deep into it. When you think about producers maybe that you feel like you're in competition with, and they have teams, and they have just a whole system that you do not have as a one-man band, they're not playing fair by your standards. In the same way that you look at a producer that may be using loops or drum loops and you're like, wait a minute, you didn't create all that from scratch? We create our own rules and our own limitations. We say in our head, well, my favorite producer must not ever use these certain things, and so I must now live by these rules. But you're in essence creating walls around yourself that nobody told you to build. Stop playing fair in a game that is not meant to play fair. Just some advice that I wanted to share with you that the homie DJ Head gave to me. Peace.
What's up, y'all? So, I watch Curtis King a lot. He has a lot of valuable information. He's helped me out as a producer and as an artist and as a person. Not like personally, but just by watching his videos, I have gained knowledge. And this hit me in the heart. This music industry is full of bullshit. I'm telling you, if you walk around just thinking everything's just happy and yay, we're making music, you're wrong. This shit's about money, and there's 5 billion other people in your same position. Why should people look at you? Why should people pick you out of this whole sea of artists and producers? What are you gonna bring to the table that these other 40 people aren't gonna bring to the table? Literally, if let's say I'm a music manager and I'm DMing you trying to get you to be my next artist. If for a second I feel like anything's off with you, you know how easy it is for me to find another artist that sounds exactly like you? It's so easy. Maybe not exactly like you, but it'll be very easy to find another artist to replace you. I'm not saying you just have to be an asshole and a jerk, but when it comes down to making your money and your product and getting yourself out there, you can't play nice, you can't play fair with these people. This is all about getting you to the highest point where you want to be. This music industry is like a fight to survive. There are so many artists, and all of our goals are to either just make our living or to be the next big thing. So how are we going to separate ourselves? We have to use every single advantage that we have to better ourselves. Any advantage that you have to use it and you have to take it. There cannot be a single second where you try to let up or you try to let somebody else slide just because you're trying to be nice. You can't do that in this music industry. You have to get yours and you have to get it before anybody else. I'm not saying everybody in this music industry is just a shark out for blood. I'm not saying that everybody is just a terrible person. But you're going to run into a lot of people that act like that. You're going to run into a lot of people that are selfish, a lot of people that don't care about you, a lot of people that lie straight to your face, a lot of people that will use you just to get a foot above you. That's going to happen. I'm telling you. The more you know, the less that can happen. The more aware you are, the more leverage you have. You could be nice in the terms of getting out there, networking. It's always great to build relationships. I'm the type of person, I can't just be a completely different person to somebody. I can't be fake. I can be me and that's it. Now, I'm the type of person where I will say my feelings at that exact moment. If I don't like something, I'll say it. If I don't want to do something, I won't do it and I'll say it. If I want to do something, I'll say it. But that's me. Some people have to act fake to get around in this music industry. If that's you, do you. But my advice to you is play this game smart. Don't just be some dickhead. Try to improve every single lane that you can. But always remember, at the end of the day, this is your career. I don't care if you have 50 friends that are all producers and you're all in a group chat sharing each other's music. At the end of the day, this is your career. One big thing everybody needs to remember is that you need to have selective hearing in this music industry. A lot of people are going to tell you what to do. A lot of people are going to try to give you advice. A lot of people are going to try to give you the wrong advice. You have to have selective hearing. I'm not saying you can't just tune everybody out, because sometimes people might just be trying to spit game to you. But you have to know when to listen, and you have to know when to apply that to your career. Because somebody could be telling you the greatest thing ever, but it could have nothing to do with your career. So they're just telling you all this. You input it into your career, and it ends up fucking you up. That's why you have to have selective hearing. You can implement parts of what people are telling and implement it to your big plan. But at the end of the day, you're the only one that knows the vision in your head. You're the only one that knows the exact path of where you see yourself going. Someone can try to lend you a hand. Someone can try to give you advice, but they don't know what's in your head. They're going to give you something that you want to hear, or they might really try to help you. Basically, please have selective hearing. I'm reiterating myself because I fucked up so many times with this process. I used to be the person that would listen to everybody because I was like, oh, I'm a beginner. These people have been doing it. They're trying to help me. I was naive. And then I ended up fucking myself up. People would tell me to rap like this. Boom, did it. No love. People told me to do this. Tried that. People told me to do this. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Just do this. And I kept listening to everybody. And then one day I sat there and I was like, I don't even know who I am anymore because I kept listening to everybody. But the second I said, fuck all this, and I only listened to myself, and I just applied what people said and used selective hearing, I started feeling better, and I started seeing my music and my career take a step that I never would have thought of before. Alright, so that's the video. I have articles in the description for artists, rappers, musicians, business owners, anybody that wants to better themselves. And I also have links to my Beatstars, a bunch of free beats down there, so go down there. And I just want everybody to have a great day. If you haven't watched Curtis King, I want you to tap in with him. He has a lot of good information. I think he can help you out. Either way, you can scroll through my channel. I have more links down there explaining way more videos to help out people. So I'm going to see you guys on the next one.